Hello, thank you for watching my video. In the last video of Yellowknife, I'd like to summarize all of my trips and tell you something helpful for you to plan your next trip. In total, it was 1,462.17, including foreign currency transfer fee. Most of my expense was paid by Canada dollars, but transferred to US dollars in this video. So please do not upset when you find a price and it's almost 30% higher than he told in the video. Let's take a look at breakdown of each cost. Same as other travels, transportation, especially flight ticket, was the most expensive in my trip. I chose WestJet to save money. You can choose other carriers too, but it will take 12 hours or more, so only for one way. To save my money, I chose driving by myself to the airport, not Uber. Uber is surely convenient, but when it comes to the transportation to the flight, driving by yourself would be cheaper than Uber. And accommodation, I chose the one a bit far from city center. Although this is a hindsight, my hotel was not bad. Yellowknife is small city and it takes only 15 to 20 minutes walk to city center from the hotel. However, in the first place, accommodation price in Yellowknife is quite expensive compared to other cities. Maybe you should put $100 per night for your budget. Transportation was difficult area to save your money, but you can save a lot in this area. Especially Bex Canyons was really cost-effective option for you. This Aurora tour includes all winter clothing and free pickup and drop-off not only for your hotel, but also for the airport. In the beginning of my planning my trip to Yellowknife, rental car was in my option, but I do not recommend because there's almost no place to visit with car in daytime, and frozen road will make you nervous to drive. For meals, average price was almost same as Houston. On the first sight, you may think it's expensive. Please relax, it's in Canada dollars. You can convert Canada dollars to US dollars with multiplying almost 70% to Canada dollars. This is not the expense at Yellowknife. I highly recommend you to buy Ultra Heat Tech of Uniqlo. Uniqlo is Japan-originated clothing company and famous for its functional clothing. Heat Tech will warm up your body with just wearing it. This is really useful for Aurora viewing tour. Let's move on to my detailed schedule. Due to the flight time restriction, I could not use full day for the travel. But it was not a big problem because main event, Aurora viewing tour, starts from 9:30 p.m. or 10 p.m. Fortunately, I was picked up at the airport and went to the viewing lodge directly. One thing you have to keep in your mind is you will return to your hotel in the late night. As you can see, I came back to my hotel at 3:30 a.m. If you try to join the tour before checking in, you should ask your hotel whether it's possible to check in at midnight. Amazing B&B was almost like an individual house, but the house owner was really kind and treated me well. I could contact her in advance and check in after the tour. Because of late return from Aurora tour, you will not be able to wake up as usual. I woke up at 10 a.m. actually. After I woke up, I need to eat something. Yellowknife is small city, but a bit difficult to find a nice restaurant because most of them are not gathered in one place. I recommend you to ask your tour company a map of Yellowknife and a list of restaurants. Bex Canyons was nice in this point too. Yellowknife can be divided to three areas: Old Town, New Town, and Downtown. But Yellowknife is originally small town and you don't have to worry about the distance between them. From edge to edge, I guess 40 minutes walk is enough. But please note, there's no Uber. If you want to take a ride, you should find local taxis. I heard its price is a bit expensive, but you can find them everywhere, and in case you cannot find, they will come to you soon with calling. Regarding Balak's Bistro, I did not make a reservation and I was the last person to get in without reservation. If you want to eat around 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., you must make a reservation almost half day ahead. Though I planned this trip with 3 nights and 4 days, I think this is the best schedule. You can attack Aurora 2 or 3 times and can spend 2 full days at Yellowknife. I think 2 days are enough or even long for you. Actually, there were not so many things to see in daytime. Of course, you can join snow hiking tour or other activities if you want, but still 2 days are enough. You should be aware that on Sunday, many shops and restaurants are closed. If you want to enjoy famous restaurants in Yellowknife, you should visit in other days or confirm they're open on Sunday. I have not many things to say for my 4th day because I just flew from Yellowknife to Houston. As you may notice, I came back from Aurora tour at 2:30 a.m. and I departed my hotel at 5 a.m. I recommend you to not to sleep in the last day. You can have enough rest at the airport and at the airplane. Do not risk missing your flight. You may think 2 hours transit is long, but actually it was not enough for you to go to another gate and have lunch before departure. I recommend you to find and decide your restaurant soon, or you will depart Calgary with feeling hungry. I hope this information helps you to plan your next trip to Yellowknife. I will post more videos for my trips. Please let me know if you have any comments or requests. Have a nice trip.